Pippen getting a rest right now. Jordan scooping his way in with a basket and 9 points for Michael Jordan. He has averaged nearly 39 in the 4 games against.
And this sequence, watch the many moves of Michael Jordan in this position. First, he's going to step back off the pick by Dave Corzine. Now on the catch of the basketball, notice the head fake. And now as he goes to step up into the area, Tree Rollins is going to cut him off. But then you'll see the dipsy-do move up, step through, and now the scoop shot. Now all he did was give us about 4 little moves that time, and he made it all look very easy.
Yes, he did. Period. Even getting their points from the guard position. A block by Cartwright. Fine play. A 3-on-1 break. Hodges back to Jordan. And Jordan misses a slam out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland's ball. So I think what Michael Jordan, with all his greatness, has to do is still play in control for him.
Well, this was an excellent pass back. You just don't see Michael. How many times during the course of the season you ever see him miss a power dunk?
Jordan off the screen, finds an opening. See you later. A left-handed layup. 11 now for Michael Jordan. They were in a position to stretch it to 8, and Scottie Pippen on a high flyer over Nance cuts it instead to 4. This game has had 3 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. 52-48, the Cavaliers by 4. Their biggest lead was 8 points. Michael Jordan hits one, a 3-point basket by Jordan. The second 3-point hoop of the game by the Bulls. He has 19 points, and the Cavaliers lead is cut to a single digit. Friday. Jordan, not to be denied, goes in and is fouled. Cleveland doesn't like that call, but you can see this is the first time today Jordan said, I'm not going to be denied on this foray.
Well, see, any time that he takes the ball from the opposite foul line and comes up in the middle of the floor here, Harper's trying to bump him, a little hand checking and another bump, but it's just impossible to guard him, and then once when he breaks the foul line, the extension is beautiful.
Foul was on Williams, his first team foul. 1 against the Cavs, 2 for Chicago. Jordan going for his 21st point. His worst scoring game of the series was in Game 2 when he scored 30. That's his worst game.
The basket, stopping on a dime and hitting a 3.
His second 3-point basket of the game. He's got 16, and Jordan lays it in. Jordan has 23. I don't know who's the greatest player. Hodges trying to post up against Price for the moment. Now comes out. Now posting up is Jordan against Harper. Great turnaround move by Michael. He has 25 points, 11 here in the 3rd. 4 for Cleveland. Chicago comes close. Price hit the 3. Jordan wide open. Off the screen, and Michael Jordan with 27 in the game all of a sudden. 2.5 to go in the 3rd. Jordan leaves it for Hodges. His second 3-point basket of this quarter for Craig Hodges cuts the lead to 4.
And the player found the free guy for the basket.
Jordan going around Ehlo, going around everyone, runs into Williams. And they're going to call the foul on John Williams. That'll be the second team foul on Cleveland.
On this release by Michael, there was no chance at that. He was behind the board. Ehlo got a piece of that shot. But excellent timing by Grant, coming right down the middle on that.
Michael Jordan going for his 28th and 29 points of the game. Trying to cut the Cavalier lead to 6. Cleveland playing at home. They suffered only 4 home losses all year, and no one had a better home record during the regular season. But they dropped Game 1 to Chicago on this floor and trying to make 5th game a charm on their home floor. Leading basket.
They had to double team that time, and by doing so, that opened up the ball movement.
Michael Jordan comes back with 2 with under 9 minutes to play.
High pick and roll.
Cartwright setting the pick. Jordan gets the roll this time, and Michael Jordan has 33 points.
From now to the end, that play is almost unstoppable. They're getting something good out of it every time.
Or he gets fouled going to the hoop, and you know that Jordan is going to be the king down the line. Good pass, Price to Doherty. Blocked by Jordan, rebound by Cartwright. Pippen holds it. Michael Jordan came out of nowhere to swat that short stuff shot attempt by Doherty away this quarter. Jordan finds an opening. Banks it in, and Michael Jordan with 35, and Lenny Wilkins. Cavaliers, who have led most of the way, now trail by 2.
78% club, and they have already missed 9 today.
One out of 2 for Jordan. Tied at 88 with 4:12 to go. Jordan with 36. Leads Chicago. 23 for Price. Jordan now with 38, and that breaks the tie. Have another tie at 90.
From now to the end, it'll be interesting to see if they release Harper every time a shot goes up by the Chicago Bulls.
And if Chicago can get back and stay with him. Jordan down the middle, lays it in the basket, good, and a foul. So Michael Jordan breaks the tie and can give the Bulls a 3-point lead with 2:48 on the clock.
Just watch how Michael Jordan splits 3 people here and goes right to the glass. And it's interesting that they're in the wing or from the top of the circle.
40 points for Michael Jordan. Every possession. There's the clear out. Ehlo guarding Jordan. Double team by Rollins. 8 on the shot clock. Jordan now funnels to the middle, and Scottie Pippen fires a 3 and hits in 1 second on the clock. Scottie Pippen hits a big 3-point basket. And remember, and have been for quite a while. Winding down to a minute to go. Jordan is on Harper. Doherty is playing up on top. 2-point lead for Chicago, 97-95. Harper leaves it for Ehlo, goes for 3, and Craig Ehlo is having a career game today. 4th.
See, what that does is that gives you, it straightens out your defense, and it does not allow you the half court being able not to play the guy out of bounds and possibly force a turnover. They have plenty of time to get it inbounds and get it up the floor. Chicago has a 20-second timeout and a regular timeout.
Pippen brings it across, defended by Harper. 11 seconds to go.
In the middle of the floor.
Jordan has it. And Jordan puts up a jumper and hits with 6 seconds to go. Jordan hits the basket and now has 42 points in the game, and the Cavaliers have called a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining, and Michael Jordan, who was not an impressive shooter at all in the first half, has 28 points in the second half, including these 2 big ones to give Chicago the lead. Now, Ehlo was hit in the face, but that might have been just incidental contact.
Yeah, but it came off of the shoulder as he was defending Michael Jordan. Now, Michael just elevated on him.
Will inbound. He gets it into Nance, gets the ball back, drives to the hoop, lays it in with 3 seconds to go. Two injured Warriors, Ehlo with an ankle, Price with an injured groin, have played the games of their lives, considering the importance this afternoon. Ehlo with 22 points, Price with 23, and now Chicago has 3 seconds to try to win it.
In the NBA, the most dangerous man is the guy out of bounds, and here this is a give and go. They ran Price off the down screens. He came up the middle. It was all a decoy. That pass went right into Nance.
Zellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go, puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago. Michael Jordan hit the basket at the buzzer. And the disconsolate Lenny Wilkins leaves the floor, and for the second time today, the visiting team has won the deciding game in an opening round series, and the Chicago Bulls will move on to play the New York Knicks in the best of 7. Right now, let's go right over to JB with Michael Jordan.
Michael, now I thought you weren't supposed to be feeling so well coming into today's game.
You know, a lot of people put a lot of pressure on me, and you know, I still couldn't concentrate and make my free throws, but I didn't have to take a free throw in the last shot. It was a shot. I felt comfortable. We came in, we stuck tough, we hung right in there, gave ourselves a chance to win, and we won the ball game.
As we take a look at this replay, now you're not one to do an awful lot of boasting, but you had some boasts to make to a few Chicago writers about this series.
A lot of people put us out of this whole series, and you know, I opened my mouth a little bit, and I challenged the guys. I challenged myself and said we could win in 4. But we didn't win in 4. We won in 5. I don't care how many we won in, we won, and that's all that counts.
My last question. There's a pregame ritual that you go through. You're back in the locker room by yourself. There's a song that plays, and you said that was going to be your theme. What's that song that you listen to?
Anita Baker, Give It Your Best. Just go out and give it your all. And that's what I did. I felt that, we had to go out and play. The pressure was not on us, it was on them. We've beaten them here before. We just wanted to duplicate that again, and we did it.
And the Big Apple waits for you.
We're going to New York, baby.
All right. And the song...